Reynolds back in a hurry. Reynolds to the hole. Rubio takes and scores! Down the lane all the way through. The throw, the catch, touchdown!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. Buy clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. Buy Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics Program. On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
I think this year, having been through so much last year, it's like nothing new is being thrown at me.
Sean's performance right out of the gate was nothing short of magnificent.
Right to right, weaving across the lane.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm J.R. Reynolds, number 2 on the basketball team. We got a lot of basketball for you today, including a feature on one of my favorite teammates, Mamadi Diane. But first, here's your Play of the Week.
The Play of the Week is brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. We make the American dream come true every day.
Against Singletary. They knocked him down, ball loose. Reynolds giving it up to Michalowskis, who runs the floor and sends it home.
I think combination of him feeling better, and he got a chance to start today, and it was an opportunity where he could compete. And a guy like him still has to get more comfortable with himself and get more comfortable with what we're asking him to do. And hopefully, as he does that, then we'll just continue to get better and better.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next.
Diane for the 3, splash! 6 out of 7.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. We just picked up a couple of big wins against American University and Gonzaga. Let's check out the highlights.
The Cavalier game highlights are presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It'll be Virginia rebound and Singletary in traffic. Sean behind the back, wants the 3, the jumper, bingo! Yeah, just the way he started the other day. 2 trails. Singletary wants another 3, 22-feet bulldog! 20 seconds on the shot clock this trip. They go to Will Harris at the wing right side. Singletary, another deep 3. He got it out!
When you hit your first shot, you always have a good feeling. And that overflows to the defensive end, and we're able to do a lot of good things on both ends of the court.
For about 27, 30 minutes, I thought we played very, very good defense. And again, Sean's performance right out of the gate was nothing short of magnificent.
Singletary gets by his man left side, though. Diane for the 3. Got a look. Bingo. I tell you, when you start making 3s, that's 4 of them already. Fargo against Singletary. They knocked him down, ball loose. Reynolds giving it up to Michalowskis, who runs the floor and sends it home. A little energy in the building tonight, I believe.
Definitely a lot of energy, and that just really amped everybody up. The crowd was probably as loud as I've ever heard it, and I was surprised thinking this break. There's not going to be many people here, but I mean, it was a full house tonight, and it was real loud. The crowd was into it.
That was probably the loudest place I've ever played in my life, especially when Sean came out. He had 3 threes back to back. So, the crowd really got into it, and they really gave us that push that we needed to dig down on defense and get stops.
And it'll be the drive by Altidore, and a block from behind is the feed to Pendergraft. Kane got the block. They send it in, steal Singletary. 6 Virginia lead. 7 minutes in, little cut inside to Mallon. Mallon, the ball blocked by Kane. He got all ball inside.
When we play D, we make more shots. And it's directly connected. And I think once we started getting back in the gym and talking about defense more than anything else, the other things that make the game important come back to you. And so it's no coincidence that we making more shots, making more free throws, making more plays on offense.
Joseph deep three, wants in the act, splash. He's got the rebound to Reynolds. Reynolds wants to push. Reynolds kicks it back. Diani for the three, splash. 6 out of 7. At the wing to Diani. Diani rotating up top, so the Cavaliers now with a motion offense. It'll be Singletary, a three. He got another one, and Singletary's got 4 threes. Singletary walks it across the screen, going right. He wants another three. Boom! He is unconscious tonight. It'll be Singletary off the bounce, going free throw. He wants the fadeaway jumper. Book it. How good is that young man?
We did a job the first half. I mean, that's been a trademark of our team. We've done it plenty of times. I feel as though we're coming along pretty well, and JR is doing a great job leading, and so is Jason Kane. I'm trying to do my part. And the guys are really listening, and they're coming along well. Jamel had a great game tonight. So it wasn't just only me, it was a great team effort.
Tucker on that side, back to Solomon. Reynolds now wants the three, deep, bingo. This team is absolutely unconscious. They're throwing it in from everywhere. Right back, Pargo. Pargo drives against the defense, missed the layup. Tucker the rebound, flips it out, Tat. Tat sends it to Diani to the offense. Diani to the box, inside, layup, good. Depending on the game situation. Solomon Tat giving it up. Tunji the layup and one. What a great pass by Tat. For the Zags. Solomon Tat off the bounce, going baseline. Solomon kicks it out. Tucker spots for the three. Bullseye. It is one of those nights. Heitfeld gets the ball, turnaround jumper, no good on a post, rebound, Tunji. Sorori sends it to Reynolds. Reynolds to Tucker. Tucker runs the floor, other side, gives it up, layup, good off the break, and Diani. Reynolds wants the screen. Mallon pops out on him defensively. It'll be Tucker for the three. He got open. Good. Stolen by Diani. Cavs want to run. 3-on-2. Diani going to the rack. Layup, good by Momini. Yeah, he just split the defense. Virginia 3-on-2 break.
The defense was the same. It was against better competition, obviously, and then it was combined with an offensive performance that you just have to admire. You know, those shots to make 18 threes in a game is just phenomenal. I don't know how it compares in records here or across the country, but you know, obviously you're not going to get 18 threes a game, but you've got to be able to admire that.
Diani floats in the lane, got the pass, and the jumper good by Mamadi. Reynolds pulls up in the wing, gives it back Tucker. Right side, Adrian Joseph. In the corner, Diani for the three, book it. Sean to Tat, Tat to Singletary. 23 feet for the three, bullseye. Harris looking to go right side. Singletary for the jumper for three, book it. Off the dribble left. Singletary going left. He wants the fadeaway. The jumper. Bingo.
37 points. I was on the bench just like everybody else in the stands. They get 40. So it was good. It was nice to see.
Singletary at the wing, screen set, got by his man for the three, bottom. To set up your half-court defensive scheme. And it'll be Singletary looking for the three, comes back, bullseye. Sean Singletary, a couple of threes in the first half. Reynolds tries to get around his man. JR looking to create. From 18, the fadeaway jumper, bingo. I knew Tavishis is in for American as well. Singletary going to the hole, flips up a little layup.
We've been talking for 2 or 3 weeks now about Sean and JR and having them play like the players that they are, and for both of them to play with the confidence and the speed and the energy that they did on both ends of the floor was quite pleasing, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come as we get into tougher competition that we can depend on their consistency in the way they played.
Singletary left side, Reynolds at the wing, Joseph for the three, off the back of the rim, no good. Kane got the rebound, Diani to reload for three, scorebook. Singletary gives it up Harris. Harris at the wing, back to Sean. Sean sends it low. Kane drop step layup, good. Pretty play and good ball movement. 3 passes and they got it to Kane.
We got to take every game, like this out last. We can't afford to lose another game like we did over in Puerto Rico. We can't just be giving games away. And we just got to come out with the intensity like we did the first half, day in and day out, and just keep working and getting better. It's nice to have smooth-looking players who can play at both ends of the court. And it's essential to have players who can perform in the clutch. Mamadi Diani is a guy who can do it all. And he is your Student Athlete of the Week.
The Student Athlete of the Week is presented by the Virginia Lottery. In 2006, the Virginia Lottery contributed a record $454 million to public schools throughout the Commonwealth.
Pettinella the carom to Singletary. Left side. Momedy for the jump shot. Good for three.
In addition to academics, somewhere I could go compete at a high level and also be able to play and contribute, early and to get that experience early on in my career. Last year, I had a great opportunity to play, come in early and play at such a high level. I think this year, having been through so much last year, it's like nothing new is being thrown at me. So I feel very comfortable in what I'm doing. What the team's trying to do. Games, traveling, and everything just thrown at me. I feel a lot more comfortable knowing what to expect.
I think, it's confidence. I think that's the biggest thing, So he can take something from coach and accept it and then go out and deliver whatever coach needs him to do instead of, like last year, he kind of, took everything a little bit too hard and he didn't respond the way coach wanted him to respond. But this year he's more mature and he's more grown up and he's hungry. He want to, go out and help our team.
I would say I'm pretty hard on myself, so I wouldn't say I'm where I want to be. Definitely not where I want to be, but I think I've progressed a lot from last year and done some things this year, but also, again, there's a lot of things I could work on individually.
He's known as a good shooter, so he's been trying to work on other aspects of his game so he can become a better player, like dribbling, ball handling, decision-making, all those other aspects to the game. So I would say just him working hard and wanting to get better is his best attribute.
It helps out tremendous to have that third guy on the team. That way, guys can't, just key on me. And Sean didn't have to worry about Mo now. And he can, he's putting up numbers now. He's doing a great job getting to the basket. So, it helps us out tremendously.
Tap sends it to Diani to the offense. Diani to the box. Inside. Layup good.
As a person, I say he liked to joke a lot. Yeah, so a lot of people may know him as quiet on the court. But when he get off the court, he's very outgoing and likes to play and joke around a lot.
I always like to eat. This the one guy I know that he eats a ton. We go to a buffet, he probably eat the whole buffet, not gain not 1 pound. I wish I can do that, but like last night we went out to eat, he's getting all this food and stuff. I'm like, dang, Mo, you feeding 3 people? He never gained no weight.
Everybody's involved in sports. Soccer is very big in my family. I'm pretty much the only basketball player, so I played a lot of soccer also. We played a lot of sports together growing up. We did a lot. It was a great experience being able to play at that level in high school, being regarded as one of the best teams in the country, going to school there. It was a very strict school, all boys Catholic school. At the time you're thinking, man, this is tough. I don't know if I want to be here, but you look back on it and it was a great experience. I think it really helped me become who I am today, and it gave me a lot of structure. We've had some big wins and also disappointing losses that we didn't expect to lose going into those games, but those losses at the same time, I think that made us a better team, just knowing what we needed to work on. Those losses helped us change our focus over to playing more intense and better defense on a nightly basis. And I think those losses also helped us grow as well as those wins.
Got the screen. Singletary kicks. Diani floats. Got it to go. What a play.
On this week's Who's Heating Up, we take a look at a tough guy from Philadelphia, a real scrapper, and I'm not talking about Rocky Balboa.
Who's Heating Up is brought to you by Propane, exceptional energy.
Singletary at the wing, screen set, got by his man for the three, bottom. And it'll be Singletary looking for the three, comes back, bullseye. Tavishis is in for American as well. Singletary going to the hole, flips up a little layup off the window. He goes to the rack.
Sean Singletary is the real deal. It's the first time I've seen him in person, he's just a great basketball player.
Harris at the wing, back to Sean. Sean sends it low. Kane drop step layup, good. Pretty play and good ball movement. 20-point game. Singletary back for the three, splash. And they got him open at the wing. Singletary comes with a fadeaway, good from 17 left side. So Virginia just watching the clock, and now they're running a lot of clock here. Nope, I take that back. Singletary for the three, bullseye. And his fifth three of the game.
I just started feeling healthy. 100% healthy this week. And I had a great week of practice, and I was able to get extra shots like I was doing last year. And my jump shot felt fluent. And with my jump shot feeling fluent, I could do a lot of other things because I felt comfortable out there. And I felt like I belonged. I was a leader, offensively and defensively. So I let him to that.
Sean behind the back wants the three. The jumper, bingo. Singletary wants another three. 22 feet, bullseye. They go to Will Harris at the wing right side. Singletary, another deep three. He got another one.
I told two of the assistants this morning, he had as much rhythm during the shoot around today as I've seen, and so I was hoping he could carry it over, and he did.
Deani rotating up top, so the Cavaliers now with a motion offense. It'll be Singletary a three. He got another one, and Singletary's got 4 threes. It'll be Singletary off the bounce, going free throw. He wants the fadeaway jumper, book it.
How good is that young man?
Coming up after the break.
Throw baseline right into McGuire. Open to pump the baseline three. Bingo.
Our women's basketball team has had a busy schedule, hosting the Cavalier Classic in the John Paul Jones Arena and traveling to Richmond to take on the Spiders. Let's check out the action in our women's basketball spotlight.
The Women's Basketball Spotlight is presented by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Zoll has to save the rebound. Lucky. And does with the right hand as she lost it initially into Williams. Now gets it back to Zoll. Feeding it back to her. Little streaks in and lays it off the glass and good. Charnay nearly lost that rebound, then got the ball and got a beautiful assist.
They will try to take away the speed factor that UAB is used to by being able to dribble by people. If you cut the distance down, they don't have as much room to get by people.
Zoll to the baseline. Running right-hander is good.
Charnay knows that for her to be an excellent point guard at this level, that her team has to do well. And so that it's just really important for her. And she's taken that and she's embraced that. It's been a very, very important part of her game. And I just think that she's just really made it a priority for her.
Zoll throws the skip pass to McGuire. Brenna hesitates, now steps in for a shorter jump shot and drains it. Zoll will bring it back with a hip-high dribble. In the corner right to right, weaving across the lane. Monica through traffic, off balance and scores it off the glass. Has her first field goal. It's a 4-point Virginia lead. Right baseline, right, drops it off to cutting Williams. That combination again. Monica drew attention, hit Williams, and she scored in tight. And has to save it, and does so very alertly back to McGuire. Now Kellum behind the back, and the pull-up foul line jumper, book it.
Well, that's what we talked about in the locker room. We wanted to come out and close the door at that point. That was the whole point, was to sort of put them in the books early as soon as we could. And so we just ran the wings a little bit wider and started tossing the ball up, and that's when things started to open up for us. We scored, I think, on our first 7 or 8 possessions, and that was the difference right there.
Zoll baseline right into McGuire, open to pump the baseline three. Bingo. Brittany Milner sets up high pick and roll with Hardig right off the screen, takes it all the way down the lane, and Brittany Milner scores it off the glass. Inbounds from Zoll to Robertson. Brittany Jones back on for the Blazers. She had 10 first half points. Right for a right side three. Got it.
Sometimes a player can pick up 3 fouls and then become ineffective or not as effective, and she was very effective in the second half. And that really showed me a lot about her maturity.
Rebound to Little. Zoll, long pass up the floor. Cherry picking is right. She stops and Jones goes sailing out of bounds, and then Wright just casually lays the ball in.
I thought we played hard tonight and there were a few lapses, but I thought for the most part we played hard and we followed the game plan for the most part.
And Zoll will bring it back to the Cavaliers. Charnay on the left wing to McGuire to pump the three. Got it. Here's Kellum left of the lane. Sweeps in with a running hook shot. And Palisha gets it to go about 5 feet away. Zoll to McGuire outside left. Brenna drives back and centers the ball in the middle of the floor. Now Kellum slashing down the lane. Running fingertip roll off the glass and just good.
I thought she gave us great minutes. She's strong inside. She can post people up. She goes to the boards hard. She knows what her role is. And she gives it to you every night. You know, she plays hard every night. We just didn't have enough people coming with her on the same plane every single possession. That was what our problem was tonight.
3 threes in a row for the Richmond Spiders.
I felt like we were running in mud the whole game. We just weren't playing hard enough most of the time.
Thomas by himself spins away from right and lays it in softly.
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We got a big game this afternoon against Stanford. And this week, both our men's and women's team take on arch rival North Carolina. We'll see you next Sunday. And until then, go Hoos.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. By clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics program.